Hello, this is Stefano with Stefano's Espresso Care, and I'll be showing you how to receive a Rancilio Silvia Pro X. This is the serial number of the machine, and this is how it is being received from the factory. Stand by. Okay, the machine is out of the box. There are the paperwork that has a manual and shows the testing that Rancilio did at the time the machine was leaving the factory. And here is the Silvia. Comes with a box with the accessories. One of the recommendations that you might want to do, just for the peace of mind, is to assure that the serial number that is marked on the box matches the serial number that is indeed on the machine. Stand by. Here is the serial number location on the Rancilio Silvia Pro X, for this matter also the Silvia, and it is underneath the tray and the upper tray. Stand by for the next step. Okay, on this particular machine, I'm so insisting about the serial number because it is a machine that we are about to send to Puerto Rico and will be, of course, double boxed and protected, but we need to show for a possible dead on arrival issue, not that it has to happen, but there is always that remote possibility that this is the machine that indeed we are shipping out, and the testing will show that the machine is fully functional. I remove the water softener, which for now we'll set it aside. I fill in the water reservoir, and as previously mentioned in other Pro X video, the air trap needs to be lodged and covered by water. That's the safety feature that otherwise will prevent the machine from operating properly. We'll position a tray here. Stand by. Okay, I like to always have a container with extra water because the first initial fill will actually deplete the reservoir of a lot of water. Here we goes. How about I turn power on? That might actually help. Funny how those things works. Okay, machine is first power, energized. We are just waiting for the machine to do her things, the autofill. I like particularly and immediately to pay attention to see if I see any water moving from the water reservoir, which otherwise it will indicate that something is not working properly with the pump, and in that case I will shut off the machine immediately. The water level is moving and going down, so I'm good with that for now. I like to open the steam valve just to expel any negative pressure or air, I guess. And again, I'm just keeping an eye on the water reservoir. This machine is provided with two different pumps. They will not activate at the same time, as far as I know, when they do the initial filling, but again, keep an eye on your water level. And of course the display. And as this machine is doing this, I'll go ahead. Water is being sucked in. I'll go ahead and pause the video just for the finishing of this phase. Of course, as soon as I stopped the video, the phase was done. Okay, so the machine is already reaching temperature, and I'm just letting some water out of the group head. The tray that I put there is one of my tray, and is not the original tray that comes with the machine, which I don't need to make it dirty, and it sits there. Okay, display is starting to reading the temperature rising. Stand by for the next steps. Okay, back to us. Brew temperature is reached. Now we're just gonna test the steaming performance and the hot water. Keep in mind that this machine intentionally, and for the design compared to the size of the boiler, it has a fairly low hot water output. It is not a defect. This is the machine made specifically. So we'll be showing you as soon as the pressure will be reached. For now, the light is blinking, which is indicating that the steam boiler it is active. I still have the steam knob open, and I just leave it open for a little longer until I start to hear some of the heating and eventually the anti-vacuum valve sealing up. At this point in time, since I'll be leaving the machine alone for a few minutes, I'll be pouring water. As already mentioned in previous videos, when you pour water, make sure you are not pouring too close to the edge. Otherwise, water will actually sit on the tube and travel down inside the machine. So avoid that, of course. That will potentially create damages. Okay, we'll catch you. Hello, I've been delayed up in the office, but in the meantime the machine reached temperature/pressure. Light is no longer blinking, and here is our hot water spout. Like I say, every single Silvia Pro X or Silvia Pro that I test so far in all these years shows exactly that. These machines, none of little espresso machine, are designed for very long output out of the hot water spout. Will be only to add some for a so-called Americano and such, but is not made to dispense an outrageous amount of hot water. Now the machine is doing its auto-filling thing, and again this particular one gets tested specifically, and again serial number for this customer in Puerto Rico. That's the serial number again. My tray is incredibly full, but I cannot dump that right now. Anyway, at this point in time, I'm go ahead and turn the steam off. We're just gonna play with the machine a little longer. We'll go through some setting in a bit. And again, we are just proving that this machine will be leaving Stefano Espresso Care facility in perfectly working order. Okay, continuation of this is accessing the menu, and go through all the different settings, which I will personally not change any right now, but again, this is to prove that everything appears to be working as it should. For example, let's just pick one. We're gonna go F8, which is soft infusion setting, pre-infusion F8. So let's say enter. Pre-infusion is off. Okay, so now if we wanted to turn the pre-infusion on, we go back into the menu and we say F8. We are entering there, and if I'm not mistaken, no, sorry, it's been a while that I actually play with the menu. That's normally the customer fun part. Okay, so there we go. We can set 3 seconds of pre-infusion, saying enter, and at this point in time we should have a 3-second delay. 1, 2, 3, and there it goes. Okay, another simple setting change that we can do, and again, I'm not changing many of the parameters or anything factory set, but it can be the temperature measurements unit. So centigrade, of course, it can be changed in Fahrenheit. You can save it, now shows Fahrenheit, or we can go back again to change it back to centigrade, which of course personally is my choice. Centigrade, enter, and there we go, back to 93. So to reinstate, the machine is perfectly functioning, and this is the way that is leaving our facility. Today is August 15. We'll actually ship out most likely tomorrow the 16th. Thank you for paying attention to this video.